Hello and welcome. This is the Mendix Basics Chapter 3. We are continuing to our learning journey. In this chapter, we will gonna create pages with built-in and custom options. Of course, we are make some styling on pages. We will create home pages. We will create a navigation for the left panel. And by doing this, we will combine the entities and combine the data sources as a nested, and we will use on them for the pages. By doing this, you will see this kind of UIs. This is the person page, which will look like the profile picture and the person name, age, gender, birthday, and the attending clubs will look like this. And this will be also club page. For the left side, you will choose the club name, and the right will occurs and changings with the attending persons. And this will be the home page with the left panel navigations. You will see the person overview pages, and you will see the persons and club pages in here. Let's start. This is from the chapter 2. We have only the person overview, and this is how our domain model look like. Let us make the run application and see what is the difference from the chapter 2. I already add many persons to it, like Nick, George, Ella. I add some dummy datas, and of course I add some profile pictures and combine them with the persons like this. Okay, these are the demo and mock data that I add, different from the chapter 2. Let us start. First, we will create the person page. And right click and add page. I will use blank template and rename as a persons. Double click. This will be the persons page with the page title. For the showing database persons in the page, I need data containers for the showing our database to our pages. So data containers, you can find the toolbox for here. Let's summarize. Data view is kind of just single view representations, but the others is more the list and more the entities representations. For example, list view is more in a row representation. Template grid is a kind of, as you can see here, block representations. And data view, data grid, and the data view, you already use this actually. For example, for the overview pages, Mendix using the data grid, and also new edit pages, Mendix using, as you can see, the data view. Okay. Then, okay. So for my persons page, I will choose the template grid and selecting as in a row, 2 row, and 4 columns. You will see the 4 columns in a row. Okay. And there is no data source is selected yet. We will bind this template with the person. When you select an entity for the data containers, Mendix will ask you, do you want to automatically fill the contents of template grid? By this time, I will select yes, because I don't want to create these attributes from scratch. You will see there are 2 errors in an errors panel, and also you will see the buttons here is with the error, red errors. It needs to say that for the new and edit button, we need to give web pages on it. Because this is using the person entity, and we have also the person entity new edit page like this, we can choose as in this page for the add new and edit options, person new edit. Okay, errors are gone. But in this representation, it will not look like better, choose to the design mode and you will see all of the name, age, gender, birthday are combined. It's not a good view. Then we will make some small stylings on it. Right click, wrap a container, right. First thing is first, just arrange like this. We need a profile picture from the presentation. You see the profile picture in the right. So for the dividing area, I will use always the layout grid. 6 by 6 is good. For the right side, I will choose a profile picture. So image attribute with the dynamic image is good for this, because this profile picture is coming from the database, okay, from the profile image. Right click and combine with the person profile image. Select, you will see, and select. Yes, by this time I will select no, just the picture is good. From the left panel, as you can see here, I want to use some small icons, and the right side also the name and the ages will come in. So I can also make a small data layout grid here. For the right side, we will use the name and age. For the left side, we will use some icons as in presentation. I will drag and drop the name entity, and I will put the statics part on it. For the left side, as an icon, I put image attribute here. You can find it by typing image on the toolbox. Double click, choose icon. For the name, I will use the text font. Text font, yes. This is just an A. Let us see. This is the name. This is the name area. Layout grid starting as an automatically as an autofill. When you put autofit content, you will see this area is only limited with the width of the inside. What is inside? For example, this is only the icon with some width, and the surrounding layout grid will only this width. Okay, just insert row below and make it an also autofit. I will make it speed up. Age, just copy, and this for the age calendar widget could be better. What I'm gonna do is I'm just clicking in the left layout and copy, control and C, or just copy and paste it again. Now I will change this with the birthday and put static part here, birthday. Choose the other calendar for the birthday. What is remaining? Gender and the club name is remaining. For the gender, as an icon, user could be better, and delete the existing one, put the gender here, and type down as a static part the gender. One is remaining. This will be also the club name. Autofit, yes. And also this will autofit, and this will autofill. Delete the existing one, put the club name as a static, and this will be dynamic with the club name, like this. Double click as a club. I will choose the briefcase icon. Okay, let us see in design mode. Yes, I think our page is ready, but we can make some small arrangements. First, double click on the profile image, go to the appearance part. The first in the general, I will choose the thumbnail for the more small pictures. Then go to the appearance, go to the style tab, choose the circle for the circle pictures. And what is remaining? Yes, it will good. Also, this could be autofit. I will rerun, but before rerun, this page is not using anywhere. Right click and find usage. There is no usage because we just created in. Just drag and drop these persons and make rerun. I will not arrange yet for the home page and navigation. After club and person page ready, I will arrange. You see the pages now, it's okay. But of course we can need some arrangements. The cards are very narrow. Let's put some CSS on it. First, right click, grab all of this a container. You don't need to do this, but I prefer containers is better. Go to the select the outside container, go to the appearance from the class part. You can write down here as a custom CSS. For example, you can change background color, blah blah. But I will use as a built-in bootstrap classes as a card. Okay, just type card and rerun to see the changes. You see, these are more good now. So we can say that our person page is ready. Just close all of them, then create other club page, type club. By this time we are not using the blank. We will see the building pages. We will use some building pages, okay? Under the list part, you will see the list master detail. Choose this one. You see, already building page occurs. I will change the page title with the club. Drag and drop the page title. And what is happening here? In the left side, there is a list view. In the right side, also there is a data view, which provides us, when you select one of the items here, it will automatically give in a detail in the right side, okay? This is the master detail list view is doing. So it's good. We will choose as a data source the left side as a club. We want to show the club names here on the left side. Grabbing container, make them as a bold. Wait, bold. No, just bold. Okay. The right side also shows the club. You will see its data source is list on to widget, and it's listing this list view. Okay. When you change this, the left panel, also the right panel will be changed. I'm deleting all of them, and also the save and cancel button. We will not use this. Put this form bold title inside the data view and double click on it. Type club name with the parametric values, which will be the attribute of the club name. Okay. So in the first, the club name will be shown. Okay. Now let us check and then continue. But first we need to put these pages on our home page. Rerun and see. Open to the home page, club. You will see when you choose, the right side is changing. Now we will use the nested view. Because you select the club, you are changing this club. By using this club, you will directly go to the persons list. You will directly go to the persons. You see how it's related with the domain model. So that's why Mendix are using the database first approach. First, you will design your domain model, then pages will go then. When you select the club, you will directly go to the persons by using this entity. This is how it's doing. I'm choosing list view and dropping under the club. Double click. There is no data source here. Okay. From the data source, go to the associations. Because of the club is associated with the persons, I will select this one and going to the under the club, you will find the person entity, then select. I will not fill out all of them because I need the persons and the person information as I did earlier in the person page. I can just copy and use this, but it's more useful way by reuse of the components. Right click, it's called snipped. Right click is outside the container. Click on the extract snipped person. Okay. What happened here? You are just using a small reusable version of this component. Okay. This is also the same as we did earlier. So we can use these snips in a suitable pages, and it will increase our reusability of our application. I will go to the club and drag and drop to the snipped person and rerun directly. You will see how it affects as a fast. You see, when you choose, the right side is changing. But it will not good. It will not look like good. It doesn't look like good. We can make it similar to the persons like this. Okay. Before doing this, we need to find out how we can handle. This is the list view, and you cannot choose as we did in earlier in person data grid, template grid. In template grid, you can define number of rows or number of columns, and this widget also arrange these parts by itself. But we are using as a list view, So there is no kind of options in each tab. What we use, we will use some CSSs, some custom classes on it. Mendix also helps us. Just I will copy and has a built-in images. From the built-in images, I will copy this. You see, there is a list columns. Just okay, create a page, then we will delete this. You will see this page also list view, but it's more represent like as a template grid, the items. Just right click this list view, and what's happening here, you will find a class like this, then copy this, you will use. Then you can delete or exclude from your project, so error will delete it. Go to the club part, open the person list view, go to the appearance tab, under the class, just copy, just paste as we copy. Go, you will see it's more good away. Okay, there's some small parts. Now our homepage is not good because the user, end user will see it at first at the homepage, so it needs to be very good way. But first I will choose to make the navigation parts. Go to the app and the navigation. This area is related with the left panel. Okay, you will see home, which is coming from this list. When I put a new item and says show a page, then go to the persons. It means if you select this item from the left panel, it will open our home persons page. Okay, put the name persons. Use icon as a user. Okay, then add extra item to open the club page. For the club, I will use logs icon. Okay, now it's our navigation panel is changing. Go to the design mode, you will see the navigation panel is changing. Okay, then homepage is remaining. Just after arrangement, our app will be ready. I put layout grid on it because we have only the three main section. I will choose 4, 4, 4. Put all of them as its areas. Right click, go to the appearance, size, make it large, and says full width yes. Okay, design mode, you see the person overview button, it fills its layout grid. I will show a great shortcut here. Right copy and copy styling, right click and paste styling. You will see you don't need to make this individually. Okay, what is remaining? Because the UI you are using in the navigation some icons, but in these icons won't appear in our home page. That's not good. Just put them as an okay, I will choose layout. For the persons, I will choose user icon. Okay, we run and see how it's our app will look like. Okay, homepage, person overview, persons, and clubs. And also you can use this navigation to switch pages. Thank you. I hope you enjoy. If you have any question, please comment it out. I hope you enjoy this series. We will continue next chapters and more topics. Thank you and see you.